Boom! Did you just hear that? I'm pretty sure you just heard that. You know what? You heard that. Hey kids, it's Tej. I'm back for another episode of The Beard. I think at this point we should probably just get back to regularly scheduled episodes of The Beard while we work on this website, because I tell you, kids, it's a hell of a thing to do. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is apparently a website if you have no idea what you're doing. But we're figuring it out. We're plugging along. What you just heard, though, was the first band we've ever had in KBRD podcast history attempt to sing the KBRD call sign letters. And you know what? They did a hell of a job. Wholehearted singing and whole drunken singing. It was great. I'm, of course, referring to the Regal Peaches. By far my favorite act in LA right now, my favorite band to go see, and they just released their debut recording effort, self-titled album, The Regal Peaches, and it is 5 of the best tracks I have ever heard come out of a band. They are such an amazing amalgamation of styles and different types of music, and so much energy and fun and this genuine euphoria for life and music. I don't even know what else to say. That you have to go and check out their stuff. You can find this album on Bandcamp.com, where you can get it for free, they tell me. But you know what? Let's not be assholes. Let's throw a few bucks to some starving artists. You know, they can always use money for more beer, or even to pay for studio time to throw in some more tracks for you. So let's throw the kids a few bucks. Don't be a cheap ass, unless you need money for beer, and then do it for free. Or you can find it on iTunes. Also, just search The Regal Peaches. You do not have the free option there. And you know what? Good. Pay for it, you assholes. I shouldn't call you assholes. You're fans. I love you. I love you all. But if you'd like to go see The Regal Peaches live and you're in the Los Angeles area, July 14th, they will be playing at Harvell's on 4th Street in Santa Monica, like 4th and Broadway, or 4th and Santa Monica Boulevard. They will also be playing August 1st. At Club Trip on Lincoln Boulevard, right next to Jack in the Box, just south of Olympic. Go check them out. They're the best live band I've ever seen. So much energy. You'll have so much fun. You'll dance your ass off. You'll lose weight. And we all know that's a rampant problem in this country. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of The Beard with my favorite band in the world, the Regal fucking Peaches. Welcome back, KBR dudes, to another episode of The Beard. I'm your host, Tej Allen, and today I'm joined by a very special set of guests. 4 extraordinary men. That's how I describe them. Wonders. Wonders of the world. That's me. Not natural, though. Completely unnatural. Man-made. Literally. Men made you. Mm-hmm. Great.
We made each other. Yeah. Right. It started with Trent, and then it just went down the line.
I was born in a log cabin. I built with my own hands.
I might actually introduce these people in a second. Maybe. All right. These gentlemen are my favorite band in the universe right now, which is saying a lot. There's a lot of bands I like, but I don't have any more fun than I do when I'm at Regal Peaches shows. I fucking love the EP they just put out, the self-titled EP, I believe, The Regal Peaches. Yeah. And I'm going to read you a couple reviews on that album that I've collected.
Where'd you find these reviews?
There's reviews?
What, man? I like to show your shit off, and I show it to people that...
Oh, you've personally collected
reviews? Oh, yeah,
reviews.
I have.
Oh,
shit! Reconnaissance!
I like that. This is really good.
But before we do that, I'm going to introduce you to the Regal Peaches. We've got Mr. Chris, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Derek, and Mr. Trent. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Derek is the one that sounds like this.
Okay, good.
Chris sounds like this.
That's Kevin.
Kevin?
I'm Trent.
Yeah.
Trent doesn't project. But that's quite all right. Here you go. This is what people...
He's scared. Come on.
Trent, project my friend.
That's why I moved into the microphone.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
You got good form.
Lean in.
What?
You've got good form.
Oh, thank you.
Look at that fucking lean in. All right, this is what people you don't know that are musicians think of your album. Okay, Norman Longford is
Norman Rockwell.
Norman Rockwell.
I know him.
Dude, he's the best.
Norman Langford of the California Song Company said, "The Regal Peaches is an explosion of pure musical talent that is only overshadowed by the euphoric feeling one experiences after each song."
What?
Oh,
What?
Who's that?
Yeah. Who's
I'm feeling euphoria.
Yeah. Why?
They just told you. They told you via me.
Yeah.
What is his name?
True.
His name is Norman Langford.
Norman Langford.
Thanks,
from-
You
Norm.
can find him on iTunes. He's great.
Dude, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that.
And local Los Angeles music legend, Dangerous Lee, who you will one day hear of because he's a legend to very few. One day, you'll know.
Oh.
Miniature legend.
This is fantastic. I couldn't believe this when I heard it.
Okay.
A journey into the soundscape of 4 enormously gifted musicians' souls. The Regal Peaches' debut release is nothing if not a gift from whatever god you may believe in.
Priceless.
That's all you need to know, folks.
Well,
That sounds great.
clearly, this is a spiritual experience that everyone is invited to. I mean, come along.
And then the last one is
Jesus.
from yours truly, and it was only, it's the only orgasm I've ever experienced without using my genitals whatsoever.
Wow, that's great.
That's it.
I like that.
Now I feel a little less awkward about every show.
I guess the congratulations is in order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
It's equated to eating a whole block of cheese.
You're welcome.
That's no, but
No.
that genuinely that's
Yeah.
I just gotta ask. After that, was there a cigarette involved? Because that would just really just.
Of course there was.
Ah, that's good.
Did you bribe them with cigarettes?
Yeah, I did. All of them.
After the long.
Musicians.
Oh,
Wow.
after my musical gasm.
Yeah,
My music gasm.
that's just kind of. I just imagined like a cigarette.
I did. I laid in, but I was at a bus stop, and that's the problem.
Oh.
I came in my pants and I laid on the floor and I just
That
started
could be
smoking.
messy and uncomfortable.
I got the police called on me on it.
Nice.
Well, you're not supposed to. I mean, it's illegal.
It is illegal.
It is.
But I came in a private place, inside my pants.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
still
well then I don't
private
think that
property.
is illegal.
Well, I think it was.
You got
the-
a case, man.
I,
We're
I'm going
building
to
the case
contest
right
that.
now.
right,
This
you got-
is the deductions.
Yeah.
This is all of it.
Yeah.
Listen, if you can build a case on a podcast, the law says
Yeah.
that you're scot
Internet
free.
law 52-BC. D.
Okay, enough about me coming my pants to your album. Let's talk about that album. I love it. I love all 5 of those fucking songs. I think they're incredible. I wish I could explain to you how nice it is. Sorry, let me get one thing out of the way. While I know each one of these gentlemen now, I have a special bond to one of them because Kevin T. Hill, the fucking plays lots of
right.
instruments in the band, is my older brother.
That's right.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
I love you too.
Aww.
That was really cute.
I can picture like the overdub being like violence.
Ah, dude, yeah, wind chimes are important now.
Those are my wind chimes.
So that was my introduction to you. Luckily enough, I was introduced to the band because I fucking know what he does and stuff. And I fell in love with you guys. In an honest to goodness way, if I had seen you and had no affiliation with you whatsoever, no bias, I would still love you guys. I'd show up to shit because you guys fucking are that good. It's very infectious. There's so much fun. There's so much joy to be had there because each one of you is enjoying what you're doing so fucking much that I really can't help but kind of join along. Like, I watch a lot of bands and I dislike a lot of bands. You guys are awesome. Like, you're fucking fun to be around. And you're all individually kick-ass people. Like, I dig you guys. You're nice. And now that I'm done sucking each one of your dicks,
It was great.
What
you
brought
didn't
each-
see it.
Now you can
But
actually
listeners at
start
home,
No, I
It's
mean,
real.
while talking, I somehow
he's a talented
I
guy.
filleted 4
The
men.
real talent in this room is this dick-sucking dude who talks at the same time.
This show should really be about him. I mean, that was amazing.
We'll go get some reviews and get back at
Okay. How did each one of you guys how did each one of you guys meet each other? What's going on here? Because
man.
I know Kevin's introduction to True Tone is a part of his but how the fuck do you guys
You
know
guys
each other?
go
Start with
first.
the beginning because we've known each other. the
Yeah, I
longest.
guess that's.
I only come in halfway.
It's
Mr.
kinda,
Chris
you know,
and
how to
Mr.
go on.
Trent. Mr. Chris and Mr. Trent.
Trent.
We met 6
6 years ago,
6
yeah.
years
We
ago.
started working together at a music store, an awesome music store named Truto Music in Santa Monica. And we, at the time, we were both in different bands. I was in a band, Fire at Play, and Trent had a band called Sleep Towel.
Sleep Towel.
Which we were both big fans of each other's music. And obviously, working at the store, we became really fast friends and just really shared a lot of music.
Sure.
And then later on, we were involved in other bands together. We used to play in the Singularity. He actually played in Fire Play for a bit. What other? I don't know.
Just a lot of random like cover bands and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, musical partner in crime. So like after that, we had a band called You Silly Moon, where I played drums strictly, and Trent was the guitar player, and I don't know, you take it over there.
Well, we kind of had switching bassists. Kevin played every now and then, and we had somebody else, and actually Derek would sometimes randomly drum, like when Chris was away, just
But never
for
live,
practice.
right? I don't
But
think it
never
was just for
live.
practice.
You know, we all were sort of in that band at different times. That's kind of where we all came together.
Okay.
I guess we all were in that band together.
Yeah.
Not really. I was never
But not
in the
all
band.
together.
No, but yeah.
I
all
never
played
played
together.
when Derek was there.
Yeah, it was kind of silly in that way. I mean, it was You Silly Moon.
I mainly just jammed with you guys a few times.
Yeah, exactly. But that's kind of...
After that band ended, we Trent and I and Derek, I think we jammed together for a time.
Just for funsies?
Just to get to, honestly, yeah, literally, just to get together and jam.
Nobody else
I
was
remember
really
that.
doing music,
Yeah.
and we were just like, we want to play some fucking
And
songs.
it
you
was
know?
great. Like,
Yeah.
I remember the first time jamming, it was like, there was something special in the connection. And then Kevin at the time,
And I was looking to like be in a band or do something. But then Chris, you had the show that came up on October 15th. That was what started it.
damn, that's crazy.
It was like there was this show that he had that was like he needed a band for, and he had no band. And then you're just like, oh shit, like let's just get together, put some songs together. So then the four of us got together and kind of just threw it together really fast.
And realized in that process.
Right. And that was it was
That
kind of
like,
like,
oh, you guys are pretty good.
yeah.
And it was just fun. At the core of it, it was just fun. Like, all of us were kind of developing, developing our musicianship, because we were starting
Very
right
different,
from the start, starting to write songs. Like, that was,
And
we
needed
just wanted to
for
jam,
that
but in a
show.
song.
We needed,
we had
at least like 2 songs each or something.
And initially,
That's-
I think a lot of those songs that we played at that show are not songs that we currently play, because
Yes.
many of them were songs
funny.
that like we just had,
Yeah.
like that we had been working on at the
Individually?
time. And,
Yeah,
individually
like-
had been working on, and we were just like, okay, well let's learn these. And so that first show, I mean, you think the Regal Peaches are kind of all over the place now. That shit was like, oh. So some of those guys.
Froggies.
Oh, tell the
Yeah,
Froggies.
we got booked for. So there was our, like, we played a show. The first show, I think, was a Trip.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had another, like, a month later, we were like, okay, clearly we want to be a band. I think the first time we were called, we weren't even the Regal Peaches. We were Baron K. Heathlow, because we were
That's
trying
right.
to figure out
Yeah.
a name for it. And they were like, fuck
What
it, we don't have
a
that much time.
stupid idea.
What do you mean? It was great.
That's what I thought. But I didn't want to say anything.
It just, we're like, we'll make it about this, because I had that one little song
We
that
had
was like
such a
about
good thing
the
going, and I
death.
was kind of like, I don't know,
the
but I'm
death
just gonna keep
of-
my mouth shut.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So after that, I think we
Yeah.
decided on being the Regal Peaches, right?
Well, there was a few.
There was 2
there
shows.
okay, so then there was
yeah.
2 shows later that year. Like, it was like November, and there was 2 shows. One was Froggies, where we were playing this venue in Topanga, which was like a restaurant.
It was a restaurant that had a stage.
This was our second gig ever.
Ever.
Yeah,
And we
ever.
had to,
Okay.
but the thing is, it wasn't like,
Digging
oh, you guys just play a set. It was like, you have to fill up 2 hours of music.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So what we did was,
There's
like,
gonna
literally
be-
the day before,
We
the
won that
day
money.
the night before, we just learned a shitload of covers
Yeah.
and weird shit. It was like, we did Daft Punk, we did fucking
Randy
Randy
Newman.
By the
Newman.
Kinks.
Really good.
That was because I
Kings.
knew it, because with we were doing
Keep
the
in mind, at this point, I had probably sat down at the drums and played drums.
You did
Maybe
like 3-4 times.
maybe at max 10 times in my life.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, well, we're gonna play 2 hours of music at a restaurant, and you're the drummer.
Exactly.
All right, well,
That's
we
pressure.
just kind of dive into things and like, all right, fuck it, let's just.
Yeah.
And in
figure it out,
retrospect,
man. Like,
I think that experiences like that early on sort of established our sort of like MO now, in that like I feel like I never get nervous about like when a song goes wrong or if something falls apart or anything. I mean,
be
like,
worse than
yeah,
Froggies.
literally. It couldn't be worse than Froggies. And because there's, I don't know, the sort of hodgepodge style. We lucked out in that the vibe that we ended up like trying to create as a band, or the vibe that we naturally create as a band, is also a vibe that lets us do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
And be. And also sometimes just totally mess up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
And
there's
people
no,
are like, oh, it's charming.
there's that's so sweet.
Oh, they're laughing. Look at them. They're having fun.
I think we're the only band that I know of that when we mess up on stage are literally like, oh shit!
You own it right away. You make it yours.
Like people know when we mess up because we
You
yell
fucking
about
point it out. No, that's one of the greatest things about seeing you guys live is the fact that it's so honest. There's no fucking wall there. There's no performance there. You're doing it because it's what you want to do. Yeah. You're not putting on a fun act. You're fucking having fun. It's not difficult to see.
It's very genuine because outside of the band, I mean, we hang out all the time. I mean, especially like we all work together and like. So it is just we love being around each other. We love making music together. That's
Well, I
pretty
think
much.
people like seeing, without getting too like analyzing our own bit. I think which but that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fuck yeah. Pussy calculations.
It's great, yeah. They love the pussy calculations, man. Okay, calculation number 1. It seems to me, and I think we just sort of subconsciously started doing this, but the audience responds well when I mean we're still putting on a show, but we've broken down the. How do I approach this?
Yeah,
okay,
it's-
we like to hear ourselves talk.
They know that we're just us.
Yeah.
All of our friends are in the audience, so like it's not like we have to be embarrassed if we mess up on stage because we're not becoming like different people to them while they're up there. It's still just us up there, and I think it brings an audience closer to you when you like humanize yourself on stage.
There's no image to uphold.
There's
Right.
It's like we don't. There's no barrier between us and the audience. You know, it's like we don't put when we get on the stage.
Oh, I
mean,
watch
how are
you
we- it's
call
not like-
out members of your audience by name and go down and dance with them and have them sing lyrics, which most people would never do. They'd pretend like they didn't know the
It's
audience.
a living room feel. That's
It's
where we
a-
put the
yeah,
lamp on
that's-
stage.
that's-
That's why we do a lot of
You're with us.
Subconsciously, that set
That's
dressing
it.
is
It's-
great.
We're not
Throwing a lamp on there.
One day we'll have a living room big
That's
enough
calculation
where we
number
can
2.
have shows in our living room,
that'd be
literally.
great.
That'd be
So we
great.
gotta play
Yeah.
stages where we can have a couch too.
Oh,
Aside
yeah.
to-
Oh man, wouldn't that be amazing?
Just
No
wanna
one's
do
done that.
That should be
what
yeah.
I
Now we gotta do
play.
the steak bit.
Okay, all right.
Well, are you gonna talk? Wait.
No.
No.
we
No,
can't.
Okay, so you guys have all met.
Oh.
You guys have all met. You started playing quickly, very quickly after a 2-hour
Yeah.
show at a restaurant, and then you guys did.
That's the short version.
That's the short
That's
version.
the abridged version.
That's the abridged
the
version.
Cliff Notes.
Cleaned
version.
up
Yes,
for
it is.
radio.
Yeah. Or internet, regardless.
Yeah.
When did you guys start?
This isn't a radio station.
No.
This is the web, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, what am I? All right,
You
keep
keep-
going. What next?
No. So when did you guys start playing live constantly? Because you guys do play fucking
Go.
constantly.
From go, immediately, like that was it. It was like, oh shit, I have this show. Let's play as a band. All right, Baron K. Heathlow. And then next month we were like, hey, let's like work on those songs that we did at the show, tighten it up, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, we have a gig where we have to learn a bunch of cover songs. All right, let's just do
From
it.
the time-
and
yeah.
those shows were back to back. remember?
shit.
And from the time we started playing,
just-
from the like literally the first time we all four played together to
Yeah.
the time where we had our first show was barely enough time to.
It was
It
less
like-
than a month. It
it
was
was-
like weeks.
yeah,
if
it was
not,
like a
it
couple
was like a
weeks.
couple weeks.
was almost
But that was
immediately.
it. It was pretty, and that's been the fire that's kind of kept going. Is just like
We haven't stopped
we haven't
really
stopped,
playing
really.
shows.
Like we just like
We're always
love
working
playing
on
music.
something.
We love working on songs. We love getting better as musicians. We love listening to music. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty much the gist. Of it. I
Every
mean,
band before this
very
has always
simple.
been like, oh, we'll play a show here, and in a couple months play another show. And
Every band you've
Yeah.
been in.
yeah, every other band I've been in.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
the first one that's like, people are asking us to play,
Yeah.
and so we always have shows going on.
Yeah.
So
That's been great.
That's gotta be an amazing
very,
feeling.
very good.
To be sought after like
Because that's
that.
all I want to do.
So gratifying.
Places like O'Brien's,
It's
I mean, we've
music.
played there. There was times where we would play and literally be like, hey, do you guys want to play next weekend? All right, man, fuck it. We'll do it. Yeah, sure, why not?
That's awesome.
It's great. And it's really, I think, honed in our vibe as a band. Like, definitely.
You guys
tightening
do
up
have the
songs.
strongest vibe out of all the vibes
Well,
I've come across.
It-
You guys ooze
you,
vibe.
sir.
Thank you.
Did you guys ever see the Power Rangers movie? Remember Ivan Ooze?
Yeah.
That's your band personified.
Oh,
Just like funky as hell, just oozing out some shit. Like,
oh.
you guys rule.
You know they're making a new one. Right?
I know they are. I'm probably supposed to be.
Wait, a remake of
They're rebooting.
I just want to give a shout out to Voltron.
Really,
because I
from
know
the
we're talking
beginning.
Whatever,
Morphin Power Rangers.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Chris.
Hey, elbows.
yeah. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Table
Yeah.
manners.
It's okay.
Clearly, I'm just very gruntled right now.
That's
And
not a word.
It is a word.
It totally
it's
is.
a word. It means the
Gruntled?
opposite of
It is a word.
disgruntled.
Where do
It
you think
means happy.
disgruntled came from?
Oh, I thought you said like GRU. NTAL is what I thought you were saying.
No,
Like,
Gruntle.
like full gruntle.
What's
No,
gruntle?
no. Gruntle.
Full gruntle nudity.
Right?
Full
Gruntle is a
gruntle
word.
nudity.
Word.
Gruntle is a world.
Nobody heard
The
that.
degruntification.
I don't even have to do my job. Like you guys are good at this because it just keeps going. I love it. No, I fucking just
We
want to
like
listen.
bringing back. I don't know. I personally like bringing back things that were pretty interesting. Like people say disgruntled, right?
Dude, no one was interested in that.
No, come on.
We like to go.
Remember when disgruntled used to be hot?
Yeah. Don't you remember when every time someone was stoked, they'd be like, dude, I'm so gruntled right now? You don't even know. Like, damn, boo, you got me gruntled.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
What a good night.
See, we just brought it back. That's amazing.
That movie just made me so gruntled.
Wait, I think what he's trying to say is
I know he's
you're not
mocking it,
bringing
but-
it back. You're
It
just
didn't
starting.
exist.
You're starting.
That's it. But if you want to,
No.
if you want to be original and bring out something new with
He's
that
40
word you
years old,
invented,
though, man.
No,
Who knows what the hell was
We
going on?
like to call Chris the Tangent. That's what
That is his villain
that
name.
is his villain name.
I feel like I shouldn't say anything now.
no, you're fine. Just don't let your
No.
elbows talk for you.
No, I won't. Sometimes my elbows do my talking, but this time I'll let them.
Your elbows talk.
In the bedroom.
Hey, baby, let me just let my elbows do the talking.
It's like the worst thing I've ever like. No, he's like,
What are you doing?
I don't want your elbows to touch.
I don't want your sweetest percent. Deep tissue, baby. Come on.
That's disgusting. Were you born like that?
This is great. Thanks, guys. This is gonna help me out.
It is.
Ladies,
Ladies.
Gruntle.
Chris
let me
is all
just-
elbows.
he's-
I'm all elbows and all gruntle.
He's going full gruntled elbows.
I mean,
There's got to be some chicks out there who love elbows.
There's a chick right now who's
Right.
running here.
Yeah.
She's sprinting. She doesn't even know where we are.
That's right.
We're in the beard quarters. She'll never find us.
She ran out of her like I must
that
find.
looks like something you
I'm gonna
draw.
find him.
Right?
I know
That looks
the
like
somewhere.
that crazy ass head that you drew.
Loves the
All right,
sound
I'm
of his
getting back.
elbows.
Sorry, we're back.
Chris had to get another beer. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that brings us somewhat to present day. Almost. I'm going to back it up a little bit. When the fuck did you guys decide that you were serious enough you wanted to record?
Last year.
About a year
That
ago.
was
now.
1 year ago that we recorded that EP.
Yeah.
Last July.
1 year ago. Okay, so that would be roughly 6 months after I discovered Kevin's car in the parking lot of the studio I practiced
That's
in.
right.
That was awesome.
That was
funny,
such a
right?
weird coincidence.
Only to find out that he practiced 35 feet away.
Yeah.
Whoa, didn't know that.
Proximity.
Anytime you came outside and there was those 3 dudes on the other side smoking, that was me and my band.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why I always yelled at Kevin and left him notes on his car.
That's cute.
That was it. Was.
There was one that was fucking hilarious. What was it?
Was it the time that I stacked
man.
bottle caps and pizza crust on his fucking
I remember that one.
windows?
Oh.
That was great.
I don't remember what I did. I drew a Captain America on your car once that was really big.
He also drew a big cock on my car.
You've
That was
drawn.
the one.
That's funny.
I do
Because he
remember
was
that.
just. I didn't remember. He
I
like.
do remember it.
He like. Ah.
He's literally not even allowed to get mad. He's drawn dicks on everything of mine since we were kids.
It was funny.
See, that's
It's always funny.
now tell me that this is an interesting dynamic. The Kevin we know is like peaceful, chill, but like
The monk Kevin.
Yeah, the monk Kevin.
He's very calm. He's very
I know,
serene.
but
He
there's-
exudes like
There's a
sweetness.
crazy Kevin.
No. But that is not the Kevin I grew up with. I grew up with evil fuck Kevin that would like push me out of the boat, and then like I'd try to get back in the boat, and he'd spend an hour just standing over the ladder, shoving me back in the water every time I tried to come up.
Now you gotta
Villain.
like give up to his dedication. 'cause-
Oh no, I
Yeah,
give it up. I'm not a pussy because of him. That's the
See
only
that hair
thing.
on his chest?
Yeah, that's because of him. You should see my nutsack.
Like,
Because they pushed him in enough time. It's starting to grow in.
Yeah.
That's right.
He spent 3 hours keeping a ball from me.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, 3
Inside the
hours.
house, he bounced a bouncy ball
It was
off
like,
the wall.
It was great until I put a hole in the
Are
wall.
we suddenly like if we got really famous and got to like a certain point in our career where we were really mentally taxed or whatnot? Is there a point at which you're going to snap and just become
No, that
evil
Kevin's
again?
gone. He
I
took a permanent
don't know.
vacation.
dude, here's the thing. Kevin's gonna have like a fucking monastery on a hill that he just like meditates for
Hill.
hours.
For all of those that couldn't understand spinach dip, he's gonna have a monastery
We're gonna have a
on a
really-
hill.
We're gonna have a really long tour. We're gonna have a really long tour one time. He's gonna start drawing dicks again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that I believe would happen.
Well, no, what makes me happy now is to imagine one day you guys are on your tour bus and you're in some strange place like Milwaukee. And as you come, the mythical land of Milwaukee.
with their trees
Yes.
and flatlands.
As you're coming out of the venue and you're going to board your bus, hopefully one day you will see the most epically spray painted wizard cock on the side of your tour bus and know that there was only one man who could have done it.
Yes.
That's the day I dream for.
Right. With a big crystal ball for a head.
Oh, sparkling bright. Like,
No, it's coming through a crystal ball and the crystal ball's shattering around it.
That's right. There we go.
it's destiny.
Yeah.
No, it's like it's destiny. I wish it were real. Smash the.
It can be real. You don't even worry about that.
will
It's
be.
gonna be a self-portrait. Yeah, I do it 3 times a day just for fucking strength, like that initial penetration.
Right.
What if I come across someone that's really not meant to be? You know, I
You
gotta force my way.
gotta
in.
have a first line of defense.
That's right. If
First
I
line
can't
of
crack a
defense is
walnut
the
with my
wizard
ass crack,
cock.
I'm not strong enough.
Everyone's always worried about first line of defense. I'm just thinking about first line of attack.
Go for it, man. No-
What happens
no
to the day
boundaries.
that we all
Yeah,
actually
action.
need to procreate? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter if anyone else is ready or
You're
not.
you're
That's called rape.
I'm
Yeah,
just
no, you should be like
And I'll
Johnny
go to jail.
Appleseed. You
High
travel the
turnover rate.
countryside, populating.
Just into the dirt. I'm just like, just implanting my dick
little
into the dirt.
saplings come out,
Yeah.
and it's you.
It's
and
just
they
me growing back in a Hawaiian shirt.
running around and repopulating, and you'll
Yeah,
harvest.
absolutely. Absolutely. They all have Jack Nicholson's hairline. They're all fucking
Yeah, you
bearded
know.
and look like they're 30 when they're 23. It's going to be great.
No,
Good times.
great time.
Yeah. So back to this album you guys did.
Oh yeah, we made
You
one.
made an album?
You did. You did. Someone called
That
it
was a year ago.
fucking euphoric and a gift from whatever God you may believe in. That's how good
Yeah.
the fucking thing was.
Well,
Great.
It's recently been released. Let's put out. We're not talking about a year-old
We
album.
put it out.
We are being semi-topical.
Very recently.
It's still very fresh.
We
Yeah.
started it
It's a fresh
long
peach.
time ago.
no
It's a
bones
fresh
about it.
peach.
Even though we record, and we recorded it pretty much as soon as we were able. As soon as we were like, as soon as we were just good enough to do it.
Yeah.
We were like, all right, it's time.
We've played enough shows with these songs. We can do it.
And in the process of recording, I feel like that doubled our ability to play
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
songs every time.
Which is always nice.
Yeah.
we had the
Yeah.
Wizard of John
We
Wood.
recorded it live
John
with this
Wood.
guy John Wood
John Wood.
is that Echo Park?
John Wood.
Or is
Yeah,
that-
it's Echo Park. I think
Yeah,
so.
okay, over in Echo Park at Stanley Studios.
Stanley Studios.
Stanley Studios. No one really knows why it's called Stanley Studios.
No, it has nothing to do with the. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but he's a guy. He recorded. He did like the engineering and recording. I believe engineering and recording. I know recording.
You were
on,
there?
like Fiona Apple's most recent
Holy
album.
shit! Oh, sorry.
And, and a
He's
few
done
other.
a ton of stuff.
He's legit and
He's legit.
he's
Too legit to.
he really he
Got the best sense of humor. I
he's
think I've
really
ever
got like a very has a very chill vibe
seen. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a guy, and he knows just how much to push one way and the other way
Yeah.
and he's like, well, maybe you want to try this, maybe you want to try that, but for the most part just kind of sits back And I think what we liked about him was he had kind of the hodgepodge approach that we did, where he'd be like, oh, let's try this mic. This mic's already set up. Record here with
Okay,
that.
that's great. So calm and easy.
And not very
That's our
technical
style.
about it, and then it
That's
just
our style.
ended up sounding. I mean,
It does sound incredible.
very, very.
Yeah.
Present. It doesn't sound like anything that.
I think
I've never heard songs like it at all. Because it's such an amalgamation of so many different types of music. It's ridiculous.
What did he
It's
call
fantastic.
us when we finished? Genre rapists or something?
my favorite though was
Genre
like, he was like,
raping.
you guys are kind of like the Beatles, but not quite
But
as
not
good.
nearly as good.
That's my favorite. That's John Wood.
Wait, what was it? I couldn't hear.
He's like, you guys are kind of like the Beatles, but not nearly as good.
Oh, that's a great compliment.
I know. That was,
You guys could have right then changed your name to the band name from Wayne's World. You could have been the Shitty Beatles.
Actually,
That's a fantastic band name.
The Shitty Beatles.
If you were a '90s punk band.
But we were just so excited to be recording.
And the way we recorded it too. Besides it being fun in itself, it was done very. I hate this. Well, nah, fuck it. Organically, in the sense that we literally would set up everything and play. Oh, thank you. We would literally set up, play everything as a band, as opposed to like, okay,
That's
the
so much
drummer's
better.
gonna
Instead of
beat to
single
a click
tracking
track,
everything.
and we wanted it to sound like us, like you're sitting in the
There's
room
a
with
certain
us.
vibe that comes
And,
with
you know,
playing
and
together
that's-
that you
So
don't
some
get
of the
playing
songs get a
alone.
little faster. a
Yeah,
little
exactly.
slower.
There's push and pulls, but it doesn't matter.
So you guys
It's the
didn't play to a
energy of-
click?
No, there's no
No,
click
no
track.
click.
Nice, dude. Good for you
It
guys.
was fun. It was.
Yeah, you had mentioned outside the cinema the other day that you had really not the cinemas, and I'm from the fucking 30s and I'm going to see a film.
Well, we were
But
talking
the
with
cinema as the-
Clark Label over there, and I was telling you about the cinemas. Look at the movie picture show.
I told him I didn't like that movie, Shay. No, we were standing outside the cinema, and he was telling me about recording and said that he actually enjoyed the process, to which I immediately began busting his balls and saying it's impossible, no one enjoys that process. And
Totally.
apparently
It was-
I'm very wrong.
Oh, it was
It,
so
it was so. Was it not?
can't
it was
wait to
so
get
much.
back.
Yes.
it's one of the
So is that the
funnest
plan for the
things
future? You
ever.
guys going to do a full
Immediately,
length now?
I think this
Yeah.
weekend.
We're
Is
gonna
it
start.
Sunday
We're gonna
or
start
next
Sunday?
immediately.
Sunday.
Oh,
We're going.
I can start this Sunday. I don't care.
I already told.
Yeah.
Well, I just jumped the gun. I was
You're hearing it first, right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the
You're
beard.
hearing it
They are
first.
scheduling. They are scheduling recording right now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, no, Joe.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah.
You guys have to commit, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a legion of fans in Turkey that are gonna have a fucking beef with this.
To all our Turkish
don't do it.
fans, we say.
I love your
Istanbul.
delight.
Yes, we love your
So
delight.
I'm not
tasty.
sure that that's well. All right.
Yeah, it could.
That's positive.
Is Turkish delight from Turkey?
I don't think so. I think it's an English
It's a
food.
British thing.
Love,
Yeah.
love the bathhouses, guys.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's
Just
Turkish
I love the
bathhouse.
hats.
Yeah, the hats.
Yeah, and
that thing where you put your
food.
hand down and you trace it, and it looks like a turkey?
Right, the Thanksgiving.
I like that.
Oh.
That's Thanksgiving. That's not really turkey.
No, that has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. Just making a turkey. The turkey then signifies Thanksgiving at a certain time of year.
Right,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
only
no,
do
but
the
that-
hand turkey.
turkey-
Like you're not just like in the middle of summer. Like I'm gonna make a hand turkey.
Yeah, but
What are you
we were
gonna do
talking
with
about
it?
turkey the place.
But if I do that and I make a hand turkey right now, if
Yeah.
I fucking hold that paper up, you're not gonna be like Thanksgiving. Like if I'm like,
No,
what's
I'll take
this?
it.
You're not gonna be like, oh, that's
No,
Thanksgiving.
But what are you gonna do with it? You're not gonna put it up.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you
Well, I gotta
saying
shoot it.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
I-
put up
target practice when I
like
go
a fucking
turkey hunting.
turkey flag and someone's
Yeah.
like, "Turkey the country." All right, I see that there.
Why wouldn't they just make that their flag? Just a big sheet of white with the fucking hand.
Turkey's new
Some feathers
flag.
hot glued to it.
Yeah.
All right, honestly, we need to petition Turkey
Yeah,
to perhaps change their
Turkey.
national flag.
Yeah.
If there are any Turkish people out there,
Oh, there's plenty of them.
No,
They listen.
yeah, no.
Well, now
That's great.
we've lost them all.
No,
guys.
we love you.
No, they're
We
good.
love
Don't
you.
worry. They're not going
Yeah.
anywhere.
Are they cool, man? Are
I
they
think
chill?
they're
They're
intrigued
super
with the
chill.
idea.
They
Okay.
listened to our first episode and blew it up. Our first episode
Alright,
was
cool.
Wow.
god awful.
Thanks, Turkey.
God awful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Turkey.
Yeah, they're
We
not-
don't really.
the whole they don't understand English barrier is badass. It really works out for us.
Oh yeah, they have no idea what we're
Yeah,
saying right
so
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this whole time they were like, that one country,
Yeah.
they fucking sucks for them with hands.
Yeah.
They don't know what we're talking about.
No.
Oh.
Are turkeys even called turkeys in Turkey?
No, absolutely not.
See, there you go. That's
If you
And
were
hamburgers
hungry
aren't
for
called
turkey,
hamburgers in
there's
Hamburg.
Imagine how silly that word must be in Hamburg.
Hamburger.
hamburger.
That's like if there was like a traditional German food called like California toast or something. California biscuits,
Yeah.
and it's just like
Wait, hold on. I feel like I missed something because everyone except for me and Derek is broken right now. Every one of them is laughing into the palm of their hands.
Hamburger. I thought we were right. Was that what? Or wait, was I laughing at
I'm
something
not
else?
laughing
they're
at
just
hamburger.
fools.
It's something Kevin said, I believe, that Derek and I both missed due to our quick enjoyment of
Wow, I
hamburger.
feel very.
I don't know
dense
why
at the
that
moment.
joke-
Kevin, what did you say?
What did you say?
He's still dying, dude. He doesn't do this often.
What did you say?
Is he weeping? Are you weeping?
Yes, he's
He's crying.
Maybe he's just sad.
I said if you're hungry for turkey wood, grease hope.
Great, you broke Chris.
He was laughing.
You broke his elbow control.
But the best part is was Chris was just laughing because everybody was laughing.
Chris was like hamburgers, right?
Hamburgers?
I must
That's
admit,
funny.
I must admit, I'm a simple creature, and that. Whoa! All right.
Okay, so there's plans for the future. You guys are popping back in now. We just scheduled that.
Yeah, we
We got a
scheduled
ton of
it.
songs. We got a
Next-
ton of songs
This
that we
week,
can put in
next
there.
week.
We're
Writing
playing
new
shows.
songs.
We're going out there because the EP's out there.
Yeah, sure.
And
Constantly.
Which
writing new
once
stuff.
again, I'm gonna play with each one of your penises for one more second.
Yeah,
That EP really is
Thank you.
that good. I'm not kissing your ass
God.
just because he's the man. I don't like him 80% of the time, anyways. Like,
that means a lot.
there's a lot of latent emotion there because you were a
What?
jerk when you were a kid.
I know.
But that's why I love you.
Right.
All right, but regardless, it's really a fucking fantastic album. It's phenomenal. There's like I can't think of a single thing that's like it. I can't think of anything like I actually listen to it when no one else is around. Like I put on Blame It on the Weather or Standing in Line,
so
and
cool.
like I fucking dance my ass off throughout the whole house naked, which I think is the best part because it's just fun, man. And there's not a lot of things that can instantly put you in a position where you're enjoying yourself, regardless of other variables in your day, regardless of whatever else is going on. If I hear Blame It on the Weather, I immediately start dancing. I immediately start singing along. If I hear Standing in Line, I immediately start bouncing with the guitar in the very beginning. Like, they're fucking phenomenal
what
songs.
we're hoping
And to
for.
anybody that hasn't heard it, go and where can they find it? Where can they
There's
find
a
it?
couple places. Let me give you the rundown.
Yeah,
folks.
please do.
Number one, you can go to Bandcamp or the regalpeaches.bandcamp.com, and it's there. You can pay whatever you want. You can get it for free if you want to be like that, or you can get it for. I didn't mean to say it like that. You can get it for free. Feel free to get it for free. If you want to pay something, you can do it too. You can pay if you want to, or you can go to iTunes and get it. Those are the only two places. Those are the two places. There's physical copies too. If you want to message us on Facebook,
We'll mail it to you.
We can
find
mail
us
it
on
to you.
Ask Jeeves.
if you search for us,
or Dogpile.
go to AskJeeves.com, type in the Regal Peaches.
That's right.
You'll find our Facebook.
We're on
Go to the
Google. We're on
Facebook,
Google,
message us
Yahoo.
if you want a physical piece. We're on all the major engines.
All search engines.
Hemis as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Never heard of it.
No.
What's
You
a
never heard of
Hemi?
Hemi?
Probably
We're probably on there.
That's a truck
and
engine.
not big either.
Oh yeah, Hemis and 18-wheelers.
This guy's quick.
On Hemis and 18-wheelers.
No, but honestly, folks, for how quick you went out and blew our fucking Facebook up, go out and find the Regal Peaches on Facebook. It's not difficult. There's not a whole lot of things that pop up when you type in Regal and Peach together, unless there is a
it's
peach
just
company
us.
called Regal Peach.
No, there isn't.
Okay, that's
we
good
have
news.
regalpeaches.com.
You guys should probably open a peach farm if you guys ever
We've been planning
succeed.
on it.
Okay,
We have
that's
a
good.
ton.
That's
of
actually
money.
what our fund is going toward.
Yeah, we're
Okay, good.
working on our peach
Peach farming.
farming.
Yeah.
That's great. That's good news.
It takes a lot of money. We're going to start a
goal.
Kickstarter, Peach Farm. Please send us your money.
Send all money to regalpeaches.com.
Send all of your money to the Regal Peaches.
All of
Send
it.
You don't
all
need
of
it.
your money
We
to the
can use it.
regalpeaches.com.
For less than $1 a day.
You know what we need to do,
you can
guys?
support the Regal
We need to
Peaches.
start a scam.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about
Pyramid.
They're listening. Stop.
Send us $5. We'll send you an
No,
autographed
an
peach.
inverse. We'll call it an inverse
It's
vortex.
89
We're
cents a
doing-
pound for peaches,
No.
bro.
I
The
feel like it
funnel
can't
system.
be that hard to start a
Reverse
religion.
funnels.
No way.
Trick
It can't
the
be.
shit out of
All you have to do is make up fake science about how the peach like makes your dick bigger and like kids come out healthier and like when you shit
Listening to
it's great.
beautiful 5 times in a row.
I'm gonna release a book called the Pussy Calculator. The Pussy Calculator.
The pussy calculator.
Right.
Peaches and me,
And
the
it's
pussy
gonna, it's
calculator.
gonna explain all of the different calculations that it takes. to
Yeah.
get to
There's a
We've
lot
already
of
gotten 2 tonight.
variables.
You have to wait for the book to get the other 50.
Ah, see, yeah, and that's right.
There's a book
I need to
tour.
partner with you. in
That's
this.
that's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. I'm in. I'll mark it. That's what I'm good at.
Great.
Well, boys, I think we've done a wonderful job for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any parting words?
Kristen,
No.
get to talk about that thing.
What thing?
Oh, what thing did
thing
you
did you-
didn't you tease something earlier?
I did?
Didn't you tease
What?
something
I don't even
earlier?
remember.
Didn't you
don't
tease something earlier?
I don't
Love.
remember. What was I teasing?
There's a thing you were going to
Oh, you know what we should talk about though is the sock hop.
Sock
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Right.
This
Yeah,
already
that's
sounds
right.
great. This
The
sounds
Regal Peaches Summer Sock Hop.
Here's the deal with the summer sock hop. So we've realized that, and especially with the EP show that we just had a big EP release show that we planned at this
The
place
fancy
in Beverly Hills called
Hills
the
party.
Roxbury Cafe.
It was great.
Shout out to our boy Phil.
Ooh.
Hooking us up there.
Cheers, mate.
But the idea of being able because we're sort of trying to create this like living room style feel and really make it feel like a community around the band, that worked out so well because we could control every aspect of it. It became like our party. We were like hosting a party, and if we can do that, but combine it with community events where we'll bring new people in, that seems to be the way to do it. So we keep playing the same amount of shows, but we want to start doing like maybe 4 times a year, like a major event. And the one that we're going to test out this summer, which we're still trying to figure out the details on. So if any of you listeners out there have any leads, let us know. We want to get a gym, like a gymnasium for the night, ideally like a high school gym in Echo Park or Silver Lake. And we want to have the first annual Regal Peaches Summer Sock Hop and have ourselves and a few other bands play and theme it like a high school dance, and leading up to it, like in the community, advertise it sort of as you would advertise a high school dance with like hand-painted posters, people running for like king and queen of the dance. And at the dance we'll have a bunch of extra stuff. I mean, we need to make it seem like an event that like everyone in the community is going to
We
want
can
to
sell
be.
Absolutely.
spiked punch.
It's gonna be fun.
That already sounds like fun. And if you'd want me to record the entire thing, I'll put it up as a podcast and
Sounds good.
help you guys find everything.
You should,
Yes.
I get it
you
done.
should totally, yeah.
Because I'm fairly certain I might be able to take care of the Culver High gym.
That would be incredible.
Dude, that'd be
Because I'm still friends with the principal.
Fantastic.
Dude,
Oh.
I went to Culver.
Dude, that
Yeah,
would
we
be
talked about
fantastic.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did,
did. You and I
yeah.
went to the same high school,
That'd be
oddly
crazy.
enough. Like 15, maybe 30 years
I'm
different.
85 years old, but I've got more Sprite than none of these
There's just got to be a place that's okay with us sending an open invite to the community to come to a party.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
We can
We're gonna
figure
dig
that out.
a giant basin and
If nothing else, we'll go to the Elks Lodge.
We gotta get the principal
could-
wasted, guys.
You could
Drug
rent
him.
out. You could rent out Vets
Murder.
Park.
To his coffee.
They do it every year, anyways.
What's up?
You could rent out Vets Park in Culver City. They do it any year,
yeah,
every year,
yeah.
anyways for La Bayona Festival.
yeah.
You could rent it out and put on a
That'd be
full
great.
music performance.
Fun for the
Nope,
whole family.
not that expensive. We did it in high school.
All right.
That's manageable. Culver City is actually very cool about having art festivals
And
outside.
if you're listening in, we're plotting,
Alcohol?
right?
What?
Is alcohol an issue?
There was a beer garden last year at
There
La
was a
Bayona
beer
Festival.
garden.
Eventually, guys, a couple months down the road, I think we really need to play like a senior center.
Oh my God! Yes, yes. I'll podcast that as
People
well.
love us
Right.
for some reason.
That's right.
Yeah, we just.
What do you mean? You guys are so wholesome and fun without holding back. Like you're not putting on a wholesome
There's a
act.
certain level of old though that will be scared by us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get past
Sensitive.
like 85, I feel like they're gonna be like, oh no,
Well,
this
if we
is
did it-
evil. This is
If
evil.
we did an acoustic set, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, you guys would murder.
Yeah.
No, your chicken head might scare them off.
Well, I mean,
skirts
people got
might.
accept.
You might have to wear pants.
His Guatemalans might scare them off as well.
People need to feel
Guatemala.
comfortable.
Once I
and
start braiding the beard to make it a little
Jen's gonna have to wear pants.
full Viking.
Yeah, we might have to
Have
change
like-
everything.
I might.
No.
Is it worse? Is it worse?
Worse.
Is it
We could dress like old people.
is it worth
Oh!
risking your identities?
Is it what?
Is it worth giving up your identities?
No, we don't have to.
We could all dress like old ladies.
That would be hot.
And then we played a
Old
daycare
face.
center.
It's a Golden Girls themed.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for being
Being a friend.
Travel down the road and
Back again.
If your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant.
Okay, do you guys have any shows coming up by any chance?
We do. We have
We're
2
playing
shows.
So what's going on? Where
Golden
you
Girls theme tour.
The 14th, we are playing at a place called Harvell's in Santa Monica.
on 4th Street?
On
4th
4th
Street,
Nice.
July 14th.
Come to that, especially all of you fans in Turkey.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Right.
Turkey.
All you
out
people out
here.
there in Turkey. But for our Los Angeles fan base as well, pop out. Harvell's is in Santa
Yeah.
Monica. It's an awesome little blues club. They have amazing music all the fucking time, so you should go out. But
Yeah.
the 14th, you said?
14th.
Do you know what night that is? Friday or Saturday or something?
It's a
like that?
Monday.
It's a Monday
Who
night.
gives a
you
shit?
weirdos.
Monday's the worst night of the, or the
Monday.
worst day of the week. Get out there, have a drink,
Yeah,
and
why
enjoy the
not?
fucking Regal Peaches. Now, Mr. Trent said we had another show coming up.
We have another show, August 1st, also in Santa Monica.
Beautiful. Where this time?
Right?
It's going to be at Club Trip. It's on Lincoln
Yeah.
Boulevard.
Right next to Jack in the Box.
Right next to Jack in the Box.
Just below Olympic.
And we're playing with Love Revisited, which we're
Love
super
Revisited.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Oh,
Well,
they
it's
go-
like the band Love, like the legendary 60s band, and the members that...
You know the legendary band.
Yeah. Love.
Oh, go
Oh,
on.
they're totally legendary.
They're fucking wizards
Dude,
from the
our-
60s.
hey, let me tell you something. You get a fucking booth at the Smithsonian, you're legendary.
Okay, that's
all.
fair. I can accept that
that's what I'm
status.
saying. Like, they're fucking legendary.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. They have Indiana Jones props in this.
So these are their
It's
kids.
Legendary.
It's not their kids.
Tis their
It's
spawn.
like a member or two of the original
Yeah.
band, and then
Well, no, they were the whole backing band. Of,
yeah, the
Yeah.
backing band. That's true, and
Yeah.
one of the original songwriters.
They're just awful.
Yeah.
They're awful, awful, awful band. But you may as
But
well
you'll-
come out
yeah,
absolute
because they're
shit.
legendary.
because they're legendary for being so off.
And we're just pleased.
They were
to
at the
be a part-
Smithsonian
The
for
name Love
things
is
that should
ironic.
be forgotten.
This is all.
I take all that back for everybody
Yeah,
else too.
come on.
Love is an amazing
Yeah,
band. Love
thank you.
Revisited is also amazing because it's the
Hey.
same thing.
Not me,
We're
Mike.
just-
except
I'm talking to you.
Not with
I were calling people out. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
August 1st.
August 1st at Club Trip, Love Revisited, and the Regal motherfucking Peaches. Or just the Regal Peaches, whatever you're going by these days.
We do.
It's
we do
actually
either one.
motherfucking now.
Sometimes we say goddamn.
The Regal Goddamn Peaches or the Goddamn
Yeah.
Regal Peaches?
It changes from day to
Very-
day.
Depends on how crass we're trying to be that day.
Really
if you're
trying to
cracking
push
wise
the
or not.
envelope
It all
here.
goes back to the pussy calculations.
That's calculation number
It really
13.
determines, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta find the right quotients, you know? what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I can't believe you know that word.
There's a lot of words that people are surprised that I usually
Hey,
know.
he knows gruntled.
I know gruntled.
Gruntled, he does.
Thank you, gruntled.
And it
That's a
came
word.
full
Come on,
circle.
peeps.
It came full
I
circle.
can do this shit.
Okay,
Don't
so-
be disgruntled, gruntle
You're the only
thyself.
person I've ever heard who mix quotient and peeps into the same sentence.
What's the quote?
That is a
What?
talent.
Having three peeps.
What I'm talking about are those delicious. Never mind. We'll move on.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Bird babies.
Can everyone here pronounce marshmallow correctly?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Oh, yeah, you did. I feel
Not me though.
Marshmallow.
You remember TJ, you and I fucking tried to eat as many peeps as we possibly could.
Fuck
on Easter.
you.
No way.
awful
It
idea.
was
No.
a terrible, terrible,
What was
terrible,
this?
terrible idea.
Dude, this was the foreshadowing.
Is
of
it
the
because you
Regal-
watched Malcolm in the Middle and they did that?
Did they do that? Really?
Yes.
Royal Olives?
And it was actually a spoof of Cool Hand Luke.
Oh
that
my
old
God.
movie.
I didn't
where
even
he
know.
ate the eggs.
Oh,
You know?
With
And
Paul Newman.
This was peeps.
Yeah.
I had 36
film.
peeps in one sitting.
Yeah, you're fucking
30?
gross.
36.
That's a lot of peeps. You don't
Way
understand.
too many peeps.
This man has a metabolism that I've never seen.
It's not
Like,
metabolism. He eats so much that his body just lets it go.
Right.
It just
He
passes through
shames it. He
unobstructed. Yeah.
shames his own body.
He just opens the valves, top and bottom.
Oh my God.
Just goes right through.
just a
Do you remember Casper when they come in and the fucking asshole older ghost brothers are eating all the fucking donuts and
And
they're
you
just
just go
going
straight
straight
through.
through?
Yeah. I remember
That's
that.
Kevin, my whole childhood.
Right. Yeah. That sounds about right.
He'd like take a 12 pack of Cheez-Its and a 12 or a pack of Cheez-Its and a 12 pack of Coke.
Back in Jesus, 12. 12.
Oh man.
Most fucked up way to buy Cheez-Its.
They really rip you off.
And it just
well,
That fucking Cheez-It company is really fucking stingy lately.
Jesus. Jesus.
Now available. 12 packages.
they're having a shortage on its.
Yeah,
There's plenty of cheese, but they're out of its.
It's so low.
Of
Yeah.
course, there's one that's all wonky looking, all dark, and like, it tastes like bitter.
That's
and
Kevin's
shit.
favorite one to eat. He fishes for that one.
You guys got the
Why'd you get more of a
like
secret?
That's the
Doritos,
13th Cheez-It.
like anomalies that occur in the Doritos bag sometimes.
What's that?
Well,
It'll be
what?
like sometimes every so often in a Doritos bag, there's like a collection of the spice that like becomes like this nugget
and
of
the
spice.
ball,
yeah. Dude,
Just
that's
flow.
like
You don't wanna
for
eat it.
gold, like you're a fucking 49.
Yeah.
I would
Oh my God,
I would
I'm
keep
going
that
to
for the day that I came across that other anomaly where it's a bag with fucking no spice
and
in
then
it.
you
Yeah.
sprinkle the
I would
spice.
just put it in there and punch the bag till the fucking ball broke up
Or
and
you could
just
just,
shake it.
or you
like
could
a
just like get a
goddamn-
bag of Tostitos and drop the
Either
spice in
that,
there and just like.
take a grater and then just. You
No,
can
and
see
but
the
you lose
different-
so much on the top of the grater.
You're right, you're
It's so inefficient.
What are you thinking,
I
man?
was just thinking like you got a bowl of
crossed
pasta
the
or
line,
something.
man.
and you
Crossed
guys-
the line.
You could lightly snack on the spice.
No, you just put an M80 in the middle of it, like drill a hole, and then you just drop it in the bag because that shit's going everywhere in a second.
That's down home
yeah.
cooking right there.
That's
Yeah,
flash fry. That's how you can get that down home flash
that's
fry.
right. It's because I like things extra crisp, also, and non-existent.
Right.
Yeah,
just obliterated my food.
yeah. I like to blow my food up before I can eat it. It's a new diet
Right,
plan.
like crawfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
Well,
sense.
aren't there certain like there's certain ways of like fishing? Like I feel like there's like Appalachian fishing techniques where you just like throw. a stick
Oh,
of
we're back
dynamite
to
in the
Appalachian
lake,
again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
dynamite fishing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw
dyna-
some gunpowder,
Oh, yeah.
wrap that shit on a hook.
All
just
the
get a
fish just
wiggly
float
The other
on
one
worm.
is
top.
noodling, where you put your finger out and then they bite on your finger, and then as soon as they do, you grab them and then you rip them out of the water just like that with your thumb.
That's
Imagine
fucked up.
how dumb that fish has got to be. The-
You just got yanked out of the water.
It's like, wow, that worm is attached to that larger worm.
I want the larger one. Oh, poor.
Stupid.
Imagine how unevolved you have to be to still be in the water full time.
True.
I know.
Yeah, they haven't
It's
even
very
caught up.
stupid.
Yeah,
Did you know
that's
that
Gonna
whales?
drown.
You're gonna drown.
Whales used to be land animals.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
What?
Is that?
I just
no,
learned that
wait,
recently.
What?
Who?
Whales
Are,
Oh.
went the
yeah.
other
is that
way.
true?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Our
Yeah.
zoology expert.
Zoology
Whales
major
used to be
Derek
large
right
land
here.
mammals that sort of made their
Alex,
way
that's
into the
true.
ocean.
They had vestigial.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
That's bananas.
I did not know that.
Fancy that.
Well,
That's
You learn
why we
something
must
new.
ride them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a way.
They're a
like-
steed, to say the least.
They
You know,
deserve
like
to
a
be.
stallion.
Yeah.
Like a wild stallion. You just.
Whale harnesses.
Yeah.
It's my new business
The
idea.
Japanese already invented those.
Yeah. Didn't you see Whale Rider? Didn't you see Whale Rider?
And a hush goes over the audience. Oh, the canned laughter does. Oh.
Okay, no, I'm ending this now. That's fucked.
Wait. Oh.
No, Chris, I had written something earlier. I was gonna start a rapid fire round of questions just to see what all your reactions were. Then Kevin got here too fast, and I drank too much too quickly, and I wrote one question down, and it was aimed at you.
Okay.
Oh, and me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I just want to know if this is true because I did a little digging with some of my sources. That's not the question.
Oh man.
That's not it either.
Just either. Thank you,
Either.
Josh.
I hope this is as insulting as possible.
You're an idiot. Tell me how you feel about that. I mean,
Brown are you?
I heard you eat shit. What kind of shit you eat?
Okay, how about you let him ask
Yeah,
the question?
Yeah.
this is. Yeah,
Are you ready?
You're embarrassing yourself.
I know.
Chris,
Chris.
is it true?
It's like-
Is it true that former French presidential candidate Michel Bardot dubbed you in late 1987 Chris Can't Stop the Beat Lopez?
Wow.
Is this a multiple
1987. Let me think. That was a good year.
Was
I'm
it?
gonna say
You were
yeah.
32 then, right?
I was pushing my 40s, but yeah.
That's true.
I can't stop the beat.
You can't? Okay, that shows you how sober I was when I sat down to
That's
start
great.
writing questions.
I mean,
I can't believe you actually knew about that.
I was hoping.
I researched
that
it. Sources.
Those kinds
That's
of
right.
things didn't come to light, but
right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I can get that off my chest.
That was the start of Chris's dark years. That
Was it?
was when he got into a lot.
never-
Look, that was
ended.
after the disco years.
That's when he just couldn't stop the beat.
There was a lot of cocaine involved in the 70s.
Beat actually means cocaine, so it's Chris can't stop the cocaine.
Right.
Lopez.
Right. That was actually when the beat stopped for a little while.
The beat got really fast, and then the beat stopped suddenly.
Yeah. Like, and then we had to, you
I
know,
thought this was a wholesome
Yeah, and then after
survival,
some
clear,
survival
and then the beat
techniques.
started again.
Thankfully, that was before I was born. I didn't get to see any
That's
of that.
right. That's right.
That was before both of us were born.
That's true. That's true.
Trent and I are the only people here that are young.
Yeah, they're
That's
both
true.
12.
TJ and I are very young.
I'm gonna go get my.
We're on death's door over here.
That's right.
Yeah,
Look at the
everybody-
beards on these
and
fellows.
We'll leave now.
Look at the death rattle of a beard that's coming out of each one of these guys.
Rays everywhere.
All of a beer. It's my time
it's all we
now,
got
youngins. It's been good. Time to say farewell.
Oh,
I know.
Chris,
Nice.
already?
I know. It's too. Are we still going? Is this on?
Oh yeah, no, it's on.
Okay.
Yes, it's been on. Great.
Yeah, don't worry. When the computer goes to sleep, you don't see the red line anymore.
Look, I don't want to ever stop the beat because you know what? The beat will never stop. I mean, it's going right now.
Chris still is dealing
Okay,
with
now Chris
addiction.
is stop.
I mean, you
We
now,
don't-
but now, you see.
Derek, will you do me a favor, please?
Yes, sir.
Will you please inform our listeners where they can find your EP, The Regal Peaches, one more time for me?
All right, one more time. Here's where you can go. Check it out. TheRegalPeaches.bandcamp.com is one of the places where you can pay what you want. Or, if you want to download it directly to your phone to have offline, you can get it from iTunes. And I mean, you can get it on your computer too, but like you can also get it on Bandcamp. There's a lot of choices, is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say here.
Taking it.
But on iTunes, the Regal Peaches EP, search that. Other than that, we have physical copies. You can go to our Facebook, just find the Regal Peaches, super easy, and talk to us,
Yes.
friend us, chat with us.
You guys are very attentive to your Facebook fans. I'm
We
one of them.
do. I mean, yeah. There's not. Cause I feel like a lot of people feel like they need to have a Facebook because you need to have a Facebook, but it's a genuinely like.
Yeah, it's
I
a
can't
great way to
imagine how
connect.
we would communicate with our fans otherwise.
You
It's a
wouldn't.
How about you calling them?
It's a
We could
genuine.
call them all, I guess. Yeah.
But that would take a long
My
time.
personal strategy is I call them uncomfortably at the midnight hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, hey, what do you...
I feel like that would upset me. Who's got those kinds of minutes?
Chris does the
Just
cold
rolling
calls for
around.
a hobby.
Cold calls. I'm just like, hello, this is
Oh,
Chris
he
from
uses
the
a landline.
Regal Beaches. Hey, have you heard the new EP? It's available on iTunes.
He likes to make the cold calls seem like it's a
Yeah.
pre-recorded message, just to
Exactly.
So that you
people don't get
immediately
you
hang up
freaked out.
regardless of what it is.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
Chris's
Immediate
personal
rejection.
strategy doesn't really work very well.
But, you
But
know,
it's a good feeling.
You get the
It's
name.
good for-
he gets
but-
a good feeling.
Yeah. Bad
I get
publicity.
it.
Good
He gets a good
publicity.
feeling out of it. So what the
Bad
fuck, you know?
publicity brings
Yeah.
good feelings, is what they're really.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Right.
Well, so
Well-
some more bad publicity. You can catch these motherfuckers playing on July 14th at Harvell's in Santa Monica on 4th Street, 4th in Arizona, right?
Yeah, or I think
It's between Santa Monica and Broadway.
Okay, between Santa Monica and Broadway in the city of Santa
Google
Monica
it, man.
on 4th Street, Harvell's.
Google Harvell.
That's a Monday, July 14th. Yeah, Google. Fuck you. Lots of people in Turkey. I don't know if they have computers.
They're
No,
not,
they don't.
they are not coming to this
They
show.
don't.
They
have
might make
computers.
it.
You
All
might,
right.
dude.
They've got all that oil
How are they
money.
even
If
going
a
to
If
person
you're out there in
comes-
Turkey and you want to come to the show, you should come.
If you
to
come
this.
to our show from Turkey,
we should
we'll
like,
treat
we
you like
will
a king.
all
We will
all
treat you
the-
like
You will be the
take a
peach.
week off of work and hang out with you?
All the drinks are on us.
Yes, we will raise.
Those
you a
Turkish people can
chair
drink.
and-
They can
I know
drink.
they
You don't want to. You want to be
I know
careful
they
with
can't.
that.
That's why it's
Don't break the
There's
bank.
some rich Turkish
Yeah,
man
might
or
be,
woman
but-
out there.
Yeah, okay.
Please come see us.
That'd be great.
Help us out.
bring your money,
Bring your money. Bring your children.
bring your turkeys.
Bring your turkeys. Bring your delight. And we'll entertain you.
And your
for
hand
weeks
drawings.
for weeks.
If you pay us.
And hand drawing flag. And that's not the only place you can find them. If you're flying out of Turkey, you can also find them on August 1st. Where?
At Club Trip on Lincoln Boulevard in Santa Monica, California.
Playing with Love Revisited, a
Just the shit.
revisiting of a legendary 60s band.
Legendary love.
Worst band of the '60s.
The worst. Well, Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it this week for the beard. We're going to leave beard quarters now. Well, you guys are. We're going to stay for a few more minutes at least. This has been TJ Allen on the beard with the motherfucking Regal Peaches.
Goddamn.